What is up, YouTube? This is Shawboys2324, aka Henry Scar Jr., and this is another DVD review. This is another DVD review on the WWE Best of the 2000s DVD. Let's take a look. As you can see on the cover, you got Booker T, Kurt Angle, Trish Stratus, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. For this set, on this side, you have Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton. Let's check the back. Alright, it says WWE Best of 2000. The 2000s were an exciting time for WWE. The Attitude Era was reaching its conclusion. New superstars were beginning to make their presence known, and for the first time in history, both Raw and SmackDown had their own unique rosters. Now you can relive this period of sports entertainment with the WWE Best of 2000s, featuring superstars such as John Cena, Triple H, The Rock, Batista, Undertaker, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Edge, Booker T, and more. As you can see, John Cena, Edge, Batista, Chris Jericho, Lita, Mick Foley, and Brock Lesnar. And this is in approximately 11 hours. This is a 4-disc set. Before I get into the DVD, let's open it up. All right, you got behind this one, you got Hogan and Rock. Behind this two, you have Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle. And behind this three, you have John Cena and Edge. And behind this four, you have Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho. Most of these matches that I have seen are on most DVDs that I have in my collection, except for like two of them. I'll get to those matches, and I'll get to actually three. I'll get to those matches in a second. Disc 1, the countdown begins. Mick and the Certified G's. Mick Foley was the host of this DVD, and Enzo and Big Cass also made an appearance. The Royal Rumble, January 23rd, 2000, WWE Championship match, Street Fight, Triple H versus Cactus Jack. This is a really good match. Most of these matches on these DVDs are really good. It's just there's some matches that I wish that were on this DVD, but other than that, like these are not bad choices to begin with. So, like overall, most of these matches I have talked about. SummerSlam, August 27, 2000, WWE Championship, TLC match, Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys. This match is again, this is really good too. Can't really complain about whatever, like the formats and stuff like that, and the matches and stuff that we have gotten. We wish that we had like gotten more like matches that we haven't seen, like we haven't, that are either not on most DVDs or just haven't like seen, not exclusive ones, but I'm just saying like overall these matches are good. No Way Out, February 25th, 2001, Three Stages of Hell match, Triple H versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. This was a really great match. Long matches. A lot of these most of these matches are very long, but they're really good. Stone Cold won the first fall. Triple H won the last two. The greatest WrestleMania of all time, in most people's opinion. WrestleMania 17, top to bottom was like was top to bottom was like the best WrestleMania, except for this match. This match, great match, bad ending. WrestleMania 17, April 1st, 2001, WWE Championship match, no disqualification match. That was added at the last minute. The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. I already talked about this match multiple times. So overall, it's a good match. I can't complain except for the ending when he turned heel, but that's the only thing I have. But like that was like the best match that they had. And yeah, SummerSlam, August 19, 2001, Booker T versus The Rock. Good match. The Rock won the WCW Championship. That's plain and simple. It was alright. It was a decent match. They had great chemistry with each other. But overall, it's just not a bad match. Um, Icon versus Icon talks about Hulk Hogan and The Rock. WrestleMania Night 18, March 17, 2002. This was a good match. One of the things that I liked about this DVD is that they gave most of these matches had promos leading up before the match. That's one of the things that I did like about this DVD. That's one of the things that actually I liked about this DVD, and they should do more about it instead of just matches. It's either just like or just like just matches, or like if somebody talked before every match, like the significance of it, whatever, like that's fine too. But like the promos really made this DVD flow very well. Like each disc, it made it flow well. So that's what I liked about it. Um, that was the best match on that card, and it was in the middle of the show. That's all I gotta say about that. It was a good match. Yeah, Y2J meets HBK. WrestleMania 19, March 30th, 2003. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. Good match. Really, really good match. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. They always had great matches. SmackDown, September 18th, 2003, WWE Championship Iron Man match. Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar. Good match. It's a good match. It's just I think I've seen Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar uh, had better matches between each other than the Iron Man match. The Iron Man match is probably like the least favorite of mine in terms of their matches, but it wasn't that bad. It's just the clock ran out on Kurt Angle, and that's probably like the appropriate finish. The Hardcore Legend versus the Legend Killer Backlash, April 18, 2004, WWE Intercontinental Championship, no holds barred, Randy Orton versus Mick Foley. This was a really, really great match. Um, this DVD doesn't. The one thing I like, I think I mentioned it before, but like the things that I liked about this DVD, there's not that many bad matches on here. There's some matches that I wish they were added on here, but they're not bad matches at all. I'm actually surprised that they didn't have Triple H and Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 2002. Now, Mick and the Queen talk Charlotte talk with Mick Foley about that. And then Raw, December 6th, 2004, WWE Women's Championship match, Trish Stratus versus Lita. This was the main event of Raw. This was the first women's match that main event of Raw, and Lita took a really heck of a spot, but she was willing to do anything and everything to, fight it out and win the championship from Trish Stratus. Probably, I guess this is probably like this is literally like the only women's match on there. Maybe add like maybe one more, but it's during the 2000s. If they made a 2010, then they probably would add like one or two or three women's matches, because like women's matches of 2010 were like way better than back then. But like Trish and Lita were always on top. WrestleMania 21, April 3rd, 2005, Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. Really great match. Yeah, it's a really, really good match. Best match of that night, too. Shawn and Kurt Angle stole the show. Entering Hell talks about the Hell in a Cell match. Vengeance, June 26, 2005, World Heavyweight Championship, Hell in a Cell match. Batista versus Triple H. Good match. Really, really good match. Probably the best out of the three that they had. I seen their WrestleMania match. I haven't seen their Backlash match in a while, but this match was really, really good. I seen this match a lot. No Way Out, February 19, 2006, World Heavyweight Championship match, Kurt Angle versus Undertaker. Again, a really, really good match. And can't really much say it was the finish was in, but it wasn't a decisive finish. It was like one of those finishes that you could always go back to it, but overall it wasn't a bad match. This was actually supposed to be at WrestleMania 22nd. I was like, why is this match not at WrestleMania? But like Kurt Angle didn't want had so much respect for the Undertaker, he didn't want to break the streak. But like Kurt Angle was gonna lose the title anyway, so I guess like he didn't get the belt. Undertaker didn't get a belt until the following WrestleMania. Unforgiven, September 17, 2006, WWE Championship TLC match, Edge versus John Cena. It's a good match. Yeah, that's all I really say. It's a really, really good match. Most of these matches I talked in depth about, so make sure you watch other videos to if you want my full thoughts on these. Dish 4, Mick and the Hugger, Bailey. They was like talking, and then like they'll talk about this next match, Raw, April 23rd, 2007, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. I wish the WrestleMania 23 match was on this DVD. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. This is like the second hour long match other than the Iron Man match. I'm surprised Triple H versus The Rock was not on this DVD either, but whatever. But it was overall a good match. Raw, April 30th, 2007, Edge versus Randy Orton. As you know, that the reason why this match happened, it was supposed to happen the Raw before Backlash 2007, but Randy Orton got sent home. Edge didn't have an opponent, so that's why Cena and Shawn Michaels went an hour long. It wasn't planned out that way. The reason why they went out that way is because that's why. Yeah, but it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't their best match, which I thought that the match at Vengeance 2004 for the Intercontinental Championship match was better than this match, but this wasn't bad either. No Mercy, October 5th, 2008, Triple H versus Jeff Hardy. Good match. Not the best that they had, but it was a really, really good match for what it was. I like the story of it too. How Jeff Hardy was really at that time he never won the big one, and this was his last chance, and yeah, so this was a really good match. Greatest of all time. WrestleMania 25, April 5th, 2009. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. Probably the best WrestleMania match. Not the WrestleMania match that drew the most money, but that's Hogan and Andre. but this is probably match for match. It's probably the best match. And probably the best, obviously, no question, the best match on this DVD, even though I've seen it so many times. I don't know, it's just I think personally I like the 26 match better, personally, but that still doesn't take away from this match though. I don't just love it. I don't second fiddle it. I just personally like it based off the story, Shawn Michaels' last match, stuff like that. But this match, this match overall is better than the 26 match. I just personally like the 26 better, but I don't mind it at all. The Bash, June 28, 2009, WWE Intercontinental Championship versus Mask match. Chris Jericho versus Rey Mysterio. A really, really good match. One of the matches that I was actually looking forward to in this DVD, because most of these matches I have seen already. So except for Trish and Lita, but I know who won, but in this match was really, really good for what it was. It told a heck of a story. Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho had really, really great chemistry in the ring, and one of the crazy spots, Rey Mysterio was on fire, doing high spots and stuff, but so is Jericho. Jericho was on top of his game, and then in the end, the finish was Rey Mysterio had two masks, so Jericho pull his mask, right, but he didn't in order to win, in order for Jericho to win, he had to win the match, and then his mask would take off. So what happened was he tried to do that spot that how in the previous pay-per-view how he won the Intercontinental Championship, he unmasked Mysterio. Well, he tried to do it again, but this time Rey Mysterio was prepared, and he was prepared, and he had two masks on instead, and that distracted Jericho, and he hit the 619, and he won the match, and I thought that was a very, very clever spot. One of those, it was a very, very creative spot. Props to those men. Overall, then you got and that's final. That's it for me. This is a really, really good match. I would recommend this DVD to anybody who was not watching during this time, but people who were still people who were watching during that time. I would recommend buying this DVD just for the matches itself. Like the match listing and stuff there. There's some matches that I would like to see on this DVD, like I would take it out, but the matches that were on this DVD weren't that bad at all. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I recommend it. All right, guys. That's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. And I'll talk to you later in the next video. Peace.